Hey everyone, so the reason I'm making this video is that 4-week break from competitive CS is happening, and that's why I will try to just touch some grass outside and not touch Counter-Strike at all. And whenever I come back from this break, I always spend days on the server trying to look for important nades and smokes because I forget all the lineups. So this video I want to create for myself as a library of all meta instasmokes that are on all competitive maps, so feel free to use it if you want. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with Ancient, and I believe this is the map with the most instasmokes out of any in competitive pool. Let's start with T side. We have only 5 spawns here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I numbered them correctly, but whatever. Let's start with the most basic one, that is instant smoke for window. Spawn 1 doesn't have it, spawn 2 does have it. This is this one, and you aim at the lower window here, and what you're gonna do is W jump throw. All of these are W jump throws. Spawn 3 does have it, so you're gonna aim at the edge of the leaf and a little bit higher, so it kind of interferes with the longest plank here. Again, W jump throw. Spawn 4 doesn't have it. Spawn 5, you go from these leaves that are like a little bit darker on the tree, a little bit higher. It doesn't need to be exactly perfect, and all of these are instant window smokes. Let's move on into next one, which are, I will say, donut smokes. Okay, so instant donut smokes. This is spawn 1. You're not gonna aim at the first plank here at the corner, but a little bit more to the left, like I interfered with this one, and you're just gonna not move your mouse at all. We're gonna run like this, hug the wall behind you, and as soon as you cross this line with the building right there, you're gonna just jump through it. It's gonna be in the donut. So the ending of these smokes are always gonna be the same. It's just the lineup in the beginning that is going to change a little bit. So for spawn 2, you're gonna aim right here. You can pause the video, slow it down, whatever. This is YouTube, so you can do whatever you want, and I'm just gonna throw it to make sure that I didn't show you the wrong lineup. Spawn 3, this one is a little bit hard, I would say, but it's still doable. But there's like super thick plank and then super thin one, and on the thin one there's like a wide line here. Maybe on YouTube it's hard to see, in game you will see it much easier. Then you're gonna go lower from the edge of it in between the planks, and then the ending is the same as I said. So you want to use these smokes probably for like fast rushes or even sometimes mid takes, and this is pretty important because sometimes, this is spawn 4 by the way, like here, I'm gonna just keep talking. So sometimes you can throw the A rush smokes from the get-go at the beginning of the round, which will pull the rotation from a mid player on CT side back to A, which in theory would help you take middle, right? So even these simple structures of the round can be used to abuse rotations. So this is spawn 5, and I've been missing this, so I have to re-record. So this is the middle of the window right there, spawn 5, and then you're gonna go a little bit down. Not too much, because if you go down, you're gonna miss it like I did in previous stake, but this is how I aim. And as I said, the ending is always the same. So yeah, keep being creative with these kind of smokes, because I think it's important to know them during A rushes, but also during some kind of, well, fakes, and it can definitely benefit you on a T-side Ancient, which is not that easy if you really think about it. Last smoke that is important for T-side is something that I call device smoke. You probably saw it on some videos. Australis love to use it. Device came up with it. I believe he was the first to throw it. That lands here from the spawn, and it prevents basically CT molly that they're always throwing like this to completely spread, and you can just preemptively put it out so your teammates who are rushing out middle would never get the damage from these mollies. So let's show this so-called device smoke. Spawn 1 doesn't have it. Spawn 2, I put a pin on my smoke. I will show you the view model actually before we go into this. So my view model is desktop actually. So view model position, desktop, if you want some commands for it. So FOV is 68, offset X 2.5, offset Y is 0, and offset Z is -1.5, preset post 3, whatever it is. This is what I use, and I will show you lineup with my view model. So device smoke from spawn 2, you're gonna cover this part. I'm gonna again use the scout. So this edge right there with the pin of your grenade, and you're just going to jump throw these ones. so it's not W, be careful for that. Spawn 3 does have it, so this one is a little bit tricky, but I believe I can land it. So there's like a huge gap in the leaves here, and there's a smaller one, and under the smaller one there's like extending leaves here. And I believe you just go right from it, and you're just going to jump through it. I'm just going to see if this one lands before I move on to the next one. Yeah, it landed. You can see it on the trajectory thing on the under my webcam. And then we go spawn 4, doesn't have it. Spawn 5 does have it, and this is again, I'm covering there are 2 lines here, one up here, one down here. I'm covering the lower one with the pin of my grenade, and again, just a simple jump throw. And these smokes, I believe they fly for like 7 seconds, which should be enough for your teammates to run up here and run straight across. And this benefit of the smoke is that also it gives you gap here, so in case CTs don't molly, you still have a way to play around the smoke and you're not completely like hiding inside of it, so you have vision. Alright, so let's start with the CT side as well, and this one is going to be a little bit more quicker because there's just 2 of them, only mid smoke and B door smoke is important. 5 spawns on the CT spawn, so it's really easy to remember them. You're always going to have a spawn to do this. So for the B door smoke, you're going to aim at just a little bit left from this corner here, and you're going to run, and you're going to release the smoke when you pass this kind of nipple shaped thing. It's going to go into the door like that. Okay, so for the next one, this is spawn 2. You're gonna aim at the same nipple that I just spoke about, and then you're gonna run a little bit and release. Gonna run into the door like that. Spawn 3, I'm usually aiming right here, and this is a little shorter run, but I'm releasing it like this. You can see it on the camera that it landed. Spawn 4 is I'm aiming right here, and I'm releasing when I hit these leaves close to me. Again, like you can rewind the video, slow it down, whatever you need for the lineup. Spawn 5 is probably the easiest. I aim at the shadow here, and I aim release when I hit these bricks. So these are all the B door smokes. Let's talk about mid smokes. Spawn 1, you are going to aim right here, and it's just a little bit of walk jump throw, I'm sorry. Spawn 2, I see the leaves up here, and underneath them, I will actually use scout for this. There's like line here, so I aim at the top of the line and I release after, you know, just a 1 step. It's not a just standing jump throw, it's always 1 walk step. Spawn 3, I am going to aim right here. So again, like I have this line. I see the leaves still as a reference. I go down from them, and then first thing to the left is the first line that I want to aim at, and the release pattern is the same. Spawn 4, this might be a little bit sketchy for some, but actually there's like huge brick here and then a smaller, thicker one right next to it. I don't aim at the middle of it, but just like on the like second, third of it, I would say, and I'm releasing it. And then spawn 1. Oh, sorry, spawn 5 is going to be, the reference thing is exactly the same, the long brick this time, middle of it, and little walk throw, jump throw. And yeah, this is supposed to help you take middle completely, and it's pretty OP actually. Like you cannot really play Ancient without knowing this. This is pretty much every round you must throw it at a competitive level. Alright, so next up is the Dust 2. And for this one, you're probably only going to need 1 instant smoke, and that is long corner smoke. So the one that ends, lands right there. And it's super useful for the long takes or long fakes. There's only 5 spawns that can throw it, because there's other billion spawns that are irrelevant for this. And this is spawn 1, spawn 2, spawn 3, spawn 4, and then spawn 5. I don't know who made these numbers, but clearly someone's drunk over at Valve, I think. So spawn 1 is, you rarely want to throw this because it has the best spawn, you just want to run and take it, but this could be used, you know, during fakes, for example. So I'm going to show you this one anyway. So you see the cable right here as it bends, so you're going to aim at the bend part, and then you're going to go up until you meet the roof right here. So just a normal jump throw, by the way. This is just a normal one because you're so close. You can remember it. If you're close to long, you're just going to be normal jump throw. If it's going to be a little bit further away, W jump throw. So spawn 2 is going to be Oopsies, recording started. I don't want that. Spawn 2 is going to be pretty similar. So you're going to aim at not at the corner of the bend, but a little bit right. And then you're going to go up to the edge of the roof again. Just a normal jump throw. You can see on the left that it lands. Spawn 3 is going to be W jump throw. Yes, this is going to be already W jump throw, W jump throw, and W jump throw. So you're going to aim at the middle between the cable and the roof. So it's roughly somewhere, I don't know, like here. And then again, go up to the roof level, W jump throw. Let's move on to Spawn 4. Something's happening. Spawn 4 is very easy. You see the corner of the building. Just go a little bit right from it. And then again, W jump throw. And then for the Spawn 5, you're going to aim at the corner here. And then you're going to go again up to the roof, as we did with every other smoke. W jump throw. Now, for this spawn, I actually saw on YouTube there is a possibility of throwing instant door smoke that ends right here on the top of the door. I'm gonna link it down in the description below because I don't know yet how to throw it. I don't know how useful it is, but I think it's pretty nice. It's kind of resembles of old CSGO instant Xbox smoke that Robs was throwing, that was instant exploding right here. And it was impossible for CTs to counter it because by the time they peaked, the smoke was already there. This one is a little bit, you know, slower, but still I want to mention all the instant smokes. I don't know it personally, so I'm just going to link the video down in the description where you can check it yourself. You see Mirage, and we're talking about instant smokes. You better believe we're going to throw some instant window smokes. And you probably all know this ones, but I'm just going to include it because I can guarantee you I will forget it if I don't throw it for a week or two. So for these, we are going to use a couple of... What is happening? Okay. What's happening? Like, I need to restart? Okay, I guess that's it. Trajectory is on and then spawns. Okay, I don't know what happens. So Mirage, there are a couple of spawns here. I think there's like 10 of them in total. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these don't have instant window smokes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, these have it. So let's start with the spawn 6. Spawn 6, you see the chair. I like this. I like to call this swirl smoke. So there's like a little swirl right next to the chair right there. That's chair, by the way. You're just gonna aim at it, and these are all W jump throws. Oh, you don't see that it landed in window, so I have to show you. It's there. Spawn 6 done. Spawn 7. Spawn 7, I call this a rug lineup. If your teammates forget, you can remind them by saying like a code word. This is a rug lineup. So you aim at the rug. There are 2 red dots here. You aim like at the top part of the intersection of them. Again, W jump throw. This time you can actually see it landing. So eyes glued to the down left of the video. Spawn 8 is the door frame. So you're going to aim just at the door frame here where it meets the wall. W jump throw. Spawn 9 is the probably easiest one because it's the... Oh my god, I missed the spawn 8. What happened? Alert, alert. Spawn 8, maybe a little bit higher. So just above the position where it meets. Okay. My bad, guys. So spawn 8, I explained the lineup wrong. It's not where it meets the wall, but it's a little bit above, and it's W jump throw. Then it lands. Spawn 9 is the easiest because it's same as in CSGO. So this is just a corner, and this is best spawn for middle. So you're just gonna throw like this, and then you can run middle. Spawn 10 is the last one, and this is you're gonna aim at the wall here, so it's a little bit trickier. But I reference the middle of the window, and I go left from it until I meet. There's like cracks here, first cracks left of the window, and then W jump throw. And those are all done. There are also instant smokes for topcon and short. Again, link for that video is going to be down in the description below. I also have some lineups instantly for downcon that expands all the way, so they're like very popular nowadays. Something not like this because it covers also that part, but link for that video down in the description below because I don't know all of them and I saw them on other YouTube channels, so I'm just going to credit them and hopefully you can get some lineups from them as well. So that's for Mirage. For Inferno, I think there's only one instant smoke that is really useful right now, and that is also known as a phase smoke in my team, so we're just gonna call it phase smoke. And for CT spawns, there are 6 of them. Everyone can throw it. These 2 spawns are just normal jump throws, as again you can remember it. Closest to the mid, just normal jump throws. As soon as you're a little bit further away, you need to hit the W as well. So let's start with the spawn 1. Spawn 1 is in the middle of everything, and this is pretty easy. You just aim at the cross of this roof with this one, and this one is a W jump throw. Move on to spawn 2. So this one is the closest for middle. And you're gonna aim at the, you see it roughly like distance between these 2 roofs, just aim at the middle of it, so it's almost like a middle of this huge brick, and just a normal jump throw. Spawn 3 is going to be aimed, I will use a scout for this just for better reference. There's like triangle here, you aim at the middle of this side of the triangle, just a normal jump throw. Spawn 4 is where this beam kind of intersects with the wooden part of the roof here, W jump throw. Spawn 5, I think this is personally the hardest one, but I'm still gonna show it to you. So you're gonna crouch, and you're gonna see the intersection again between the roof and that roof. You're gonna aim at it, then you're gonna uncrouch, and then you're gonna throw a W jump throw smoke. And spawn 6 is just top of this roof right here, and you're just going to W jump throw it. It's just middle of this circular part right here. And those are all the phase smokes for Inferno. Next map. On the Nuke, I think there's only one instant smoke that kind of popped off lately on social media, and that is the instant door lurk smoke. And we're gonna throw this one because you can land it pretty much before CTs even attempt to cross the site or come to site, and they're just going to deny their vision, obviously. So this is going to be a little bit hard to record, but there are 8 spawns. All of them can throw it, and I will show you every single one of them, but I will have to make a lot of edit cuts because it goes through the window. Not specifically this one, but this one, and after each attempt I will have to restart the round, and I don't want to. Oh, let's get into it. So spawn 1 is the easiest one. This is exactly the spawn you want to use to rush because you're going to beat all the CT timings. You're going to aim at the cable here with the line of the ladder, and then you're going to just run and release it right now. What I'm doing is I'm referencing this cable right here, and then you're just going to jump through it whenever you pass it. So again, like beginning of the lineups are always different, obviously, but the endings are always the same. The release point is always going to be same, and the smoke looks like this. And it pops real fast, and at the beginning it doesn't cover fully the vent dive, but it will slowly spread, and then you can just get down without CT seeing you. So let's move on to spawn 2, but again, restarting the round. Okay, so for spawn 2, I'm going to use pretty much the same lineup. It's the left side of the ladder this time though, top of the cable while crouching, a little bit above it, and then uncrouch and just move into the line that you would have as if you were a first spawn. It's gonna look like that. Restart, spawn 3. So spawn 3, for this one I'm using a reference right here. So I see this and I go left until I meet like huge yellow stone here. I don't know, like it's really hard to see on YouTube video. You're just go in game and you will see it. From this here, and then again you have to position yourself to kind of get into that first spawn line. So that's a little bit like, you need to practice it, okay? It's not that easy. That was spawn 3. Let's move on to spawn 4. All right, so for spawn 4, which is right this one, you're gonna crouch. You're gonna see this part of the red box, this little metal thing. You're gonna go up until the cable, and then you're going to uncrouch, and then get into the line and jump throw. I have to show you this way that it always lands because trajectory doesn't work here. Okay, restart and spawn 5. So for spawn 5, Oh my god, this one's actually pretty fucking hard. Alright, so for spawn 5, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a lineup for this, but I will give you a command that you can put for spawn 5 and you can find it yourself somehow, but you're gonna aim here and or somewhere close to it and then get into the line, and let's see if it lands, but it should be there. Yeah, it's there. So for spawn 6, I'm actually using a lineup with a smoke, and I will do it like this with a pin, or like not really pin, but the continuation between the barrel here and the smoke should be almost like seamless. There's no bumps there, so it's like a straight line, and that's for what I use for spawn 6. And then release point, always the same. This one's a little bit hard, I understand. Spawn 7 is right here. This is again pretty hard, but much more manageable than before. What I use as a reference is you're going to go down from the lamp until you have like really dark spot here. Again, in game you're gonna see it, and you just aim a little bit below it, and let's throw it away. And then for last spawn, I think this one's pretty easy. Spawn 8, I don't know, it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is like again in the front. I don't know who's making these spawns, but props to them, I guess. And then from this one, you have a corner of this AC unit or whatever electric unit it is, and you're gonna go right until you hit these little pebbles on the wall, and I'm just going to throw it. I think I released it a little bit late, but it should be fine. Hopefully. Yes, it's fine. Okay, so this is instant door lurk smoke. I think it's going to become much more popular because the ways you can rush A, fake A, vent dive, or even apply just general pressure to cities is going to be low-key insane. So I really hate playing against this smoke, and I think it's going to become like a little bit of meta to know these. Maybe not all of them, but at least first couple of spawns. So 1, 2, 3, and then this 8 spawn is also pretty important. Other than that, it's just sometimes it's just a little bit too difficult to know the lineups with these, you know, pebbles on the wall, and it's hard to remember them. But I think these are all the instant smokes that are kind of meta right now. And yeah, as I said, this is video, I made it for myself, but I'm just uploading on YouTube because I will always forget these ones as soon as I don't touch the game for a week or two. It's just my goldfish memory, I guess. And I'm going to be glad that I have them all stored in one place when the season starts, and I get to start practicing with my team and individually. So this will help me a lot, and if it helps you, I'm honored, you know. That's it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Enjoy the summer and stay hydrated. And don't get burnt. Use sunscreen. And yeah, drink water.
Maybe that's what we get right now. It's a minute 10 as they come out from the long doors, but will they expect Apeks?
Oh my God,
He's drinking water.